Okay, so if you own a vacation rental that someone else is managing for you, there's one thing that matters more than literally anything else, and that's transparency. Today, we're going to break down what a truly transparent management system looks like, and honestly, why you should never, ever settle for less.
You know, this is the question. This is the one that keeps so many property owners up at night. You could be hundreds, even thousands of miles away, and you're just supposed to trust that your single biggest asset is being handled the right way. It's this feeling of uncertainty that is just way too common in this industry.
In this quote, it just gets right to the heart of it. It's not really about the commission percentage, is it? Or the cleaning fees. The entire relationship between an owner and a manager, it's all built on this foundation of trust. If you don't have that, the whole thing just crumbles.
So how do we fix that? How do we bridge that trust gap? Well, the solution is to just get rid of the guesswork, to move beyond those outdated monthly reports and instead open a direct, real-time window into your property's operations. Let's dive in and see what that actually looks like. The answer is something called an owner portal. But look, this isn't just some website with a couple of charts. We're talking about a live, dynamic system that is plugged directly into the heartbeat of your property. It shows you reality as it happens, right now. And when you put the two ways of doing things side by side like this, the difference is just, wow. On one hand, you've got the old method. You wait a month for a PDF, you get filtered information, and you just kind of have to take their word for it. But on the other side, you've got the new standard, real-time data, total transparency, and trust that you can actually verify yourself anytime you want 24/7.
And here's the most important point of all. This level of access, it should not be some premium feature or an expensive add-on. For any truly professional manager, providing this window into your property should be a fundamental part of the service. It's a basic right for every single owner.
So what does this actually look like in practice? Come on, let's take a quick tour. We're going to see exactly what a professional manager sees and what you deserve to see too.
All right, first stop, the dashboard. The very moment you log in, this is what you should see. Think of it like your mission control center. It gives you that immediate 30,000-foot view of your property's health. No digging, no searching, it's all right there. Right from this one screen, you can see who's checking in, what the month ahead looks like, even lifetime stats like how many guests you've hosted. And these simple numbers, they give you something incredibly valuable: instant confidence. You know your property is active and that it's being managed properly.
Okay, next up is the calendar. And honestly, this is where the assumptions just go to die. The calendar isn't a guess, it's not a plan. It is the single source of truth for your property's availability, its pricing, and its occupancy at any given moment.
I absolutely love this quote, because for owners who live far away from their property, this is a total game changer. It doesn't matter if you're in another city or on the other side of the world. You can just open up the calendar and see exactly what's going on. That distance, it just doesn't create that old anxiety anymore. And here's a super important technical benefit that you can see for yourself. This kind of system syncs across all the booking channels. We're talking Airbnb, Booking.com, all of them. So the second a guest books on one platform, boom, those dates are instantly blocked everywhere else. It makes those costly, stressful double bookings basically impossible. Now let's drill down a little deeper into the bookings themselves. A great portal gives you full visibility into every single reservation. But, and this is key, it's all about providing information, not creating more work for you. This is visibility without micromanagement. So you can see who's staying, for how long, how much the booking is worth, and where it came from. You can also see dates that are blocked off for your own personal use or for maintenance. Nothing is hidden. And again, this isn't so you can manage guest messages, it's so you have the confidence of knowing you have access to the exact same information as your manager. So we've seen all this data, but what does it all mean? How does it actually change things for you as an owner? Well, this is the point where your property stops feeling like a liability you have to worry about and starts feeling like what it is, a serious, trackable investment. Yeah, gone are the days of your manager just telling you, hey, it was a good month. That's just not good enough anymore. A professional system replaces those vague feelings with cold, hard facts. You get to see the exact numbers, which takes all the guesswork out of your property's performance. So instead of a fuzzy statement, you see this, a hard number. You can clearly track your gross revenue, your payouts, any fees, over any period you want. This is what it looks like to treat your property like a real business. And you can go even deeper. A good portal should show you where your revenue is actually coming from. Is Airbnb your powerhouse? Is Booking.com picking up steam?
This isn't just data. This is strategic insight that helps you and your manager make smarter decisions for the future.
Now, you might be looking at all this and thinking it sounds complicated. But that's the beauty of it. It's not. The design of these systems is intentionally simple. The entire goal is for you to understand your property's performance at a glance, without needing to be a data scientist. Okay, let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. This kind of technology isn't just a cool feature. It fundamentally changes the relationship between an owner and a manager, for the better. You know what the biggest benefit of all this is? It's psychological. When you have the ability to see everything for yourself, whenever you want, that quiet, nagging worry in the back of your mind, it just disappears. The need for constant, just checking in emails is gone. It totally transforms the conversation from, hey, is my place booked? To, hey, how can we improve our strategy for next season?
So, the path forward is actually really simple. It starts with that problem of uncertainty and worry. The solution is direct, real-time portal access. And the result? Well, you trade all that anxiety for verified trust and true peace of mind. It just creates a much stronger partnership.
At the end of the day, this is the dividing line. Relying on spreadsheets and verbal updates isn't just old-fashioned, it's the sign of casual hosting. But providing a live, transparent, professional system, that is true short-term rental management. It's the new standard, and it's what you should expect.
So I'll leave you with this one question. The next time you're looking for someone to manage your property, what are you going to ask for? Are you going to be content with getting a filtered report at the end of the month? Or are you going to demand a login and with it get the transparency and the confidence that you absolutely deserve? The choice really is yours.